Many dream of traveling the world without spending much. Social media is filled with tips on cheap flights, budget stays, and affordable food. But behind the excitement, budget travel has hidden risks that few discuss. Is saving money worth the potential stress? Let's reveal the downsides and see if it's the right fit for you. Before we move forward, please take a second to subscribe to my channel. 1. Safety concerns in cheap accommodations. Accommodation is one of the biggest travel expenses, leading budget travelers to stay in hostels, shared dorms, or low-cost hotels. While this saves money, it also comes with risks. Cheap accommodations often lack proper security, making theft a common issue. Many travelers have lost passports, wallets, and electronics in shared spaces, especially in hostels without lockers. Budget hotels can also be located in unsafe areas. To cut costs, some travelers book rooms in less popular neighborhoods, which may be risky, especially at night. Poorly maintained hotels might have problems like bed bugs, unclean facilities, or broken locks. Though reviews help, budget travelers sometimes prioritize savings over safety. To minimize risks, travelers should read reviews carefully, check for security features like lockers, and avoid places with frequent theft reports. Carrying a personal lock can also help protect valuables in shared spaces. 2. The risk of cheap transportation. Budget travelers often use low-cost airlines, overnight buses, and public transportation to save money, but these options come with risks. Budget airlines have strict rules, hidden fees, and frequent delays. Many don't include checked baggage, forcing travelers to pack light, and some operate from distant airports, adding extra transportation costs. Overnight buses and trains can save on accommodation, but may be uncomfortable and unsafe. Theft is common, with bags stolen while passengers sleep. In some regions, budget transportation may also lack proper safety standards, increasing accident risks. Public transport, while affordable, can be overcrowded and unsafe in unfamiliar cities. Pickpocketing is a frequent issue in metro stations and buses. Some budget travelers even hitchhike to cut costs, but this carries serious dangers, including encounters with unsafe individuals. To reduce risks, travelers should research transport options in advance, secure their valuables, and avoid traveling alone at night. Travel insurance covering theft or loss is also a smart investment. 3. Health risks of cheap food. Trying local food is a highlight of travel, but budget travelers often opt for the cheapest meals, which can pose health risks. While street food can be tasty, hygiene isn't always guaranteed, and low-cost restaurants with poor food safety standards can lead to food poisoning or stomach infections. Drinking tap water in some countries is also risky. To save money, some budget travelers avoid bottled water, but unsafe tap water can cause serious illnesses, leading to unexpected medical costs. Additionally, cheap food options may lack proper nutrition. Relying on instant noodles or unhealthy street food for extended periods can result in fatigue and other health issues. To stay safe, travelers should look for affordable local restaurants with good reviews and carry a reusable water bottle with a built-in filter for clean drinking water. 4. Travel scams targeting budget travelers. Budget travelers are often prime targets for scams. Taxi drivers, tour operators, and street vendors may exploit tourists seeking cheap deals. Common scams include fake tours, overpriced transport, and counterfeit tickets. Some scammers pose as helpful locals, but later demand payment for their assistance. Credit card fraud is another risk, especially in budget hotels and hostels where card details may be stolen. Even experienced travelers can fall victim to well-planned scams despite doing research. To stay safe, travelers should book tours and transport from trusted sources, use official taxis, and be cautious when strangers offer help. Carrying small amounts of cash in different pockets and using a money belt can also help prevent financial losses. 5. The mental and physical stress of budget travel. Saving money is great, but budget travel can be physically and mentally exhausting. Long bus rides, walking long distances, and constantly searching for the cheapest deals can be tiring. Some budget travelers avoid spending money on comfortable hotels, proper meals, or convenient transport, which can lead to burnout. Travel should be enjoyable, but being too focused on saving money can make the trip stressful. Budget travelers may also have to deal with uncomfortable sleeping arrangements, unreliable transport, and limited food choices. Over time, this stress can take away the joy of exploring new places. Balancing budget travel with comfort is important. Spending a little extra on a good meal, a comfortable bed, or a short taxi ride can make a big difference in the overall experience. Travelers should also take breaks and avoid over-planning their trips to prevent exhaustion. 6. Missing out on experiences. One major downside of budget travel is missing out on experiences. While it is possible to travel cheaply, some activities require spending money. Skipping entry fees for famous attractions, avoiding guided tours, or not trying local specialties can mean missing out on the best parts of a destination. For example, a traveler in Paris may avoid visiting the Eiffel Tower because of the cost, or a visitor in Thailand might skip an island tour to save money. While budget travel can help explore new places, it sometimes limits the full experience. Finding a balance between saving money and enjoying the trip is key. Prioritizing must-see attractions and allowing room for some splurges can help travelers make the most of their journey without overspending. 7. Emergency situations with no backup plan. One major risk of budget travel is the lack of a financial safety net. Many budget travelers operate on tight budgets with little room for unexpected expenses. If they fall ill, lose their belongings, or face an emergency, they may struggle to cover the costs. Medical emergencies can be particularly expensive, especially in countries without free health care. Travelers who skip travel insurance might find themselves burdened with overwhelming medical bills. Additionally, losing a passport, missing a flight, or needing last-minute changes can be costly. While having an emergency fund is crucial, not all budget travelers plan for such situations, leaving them vulnerable to financial distress. 8. Ethical concerns of budget travel. Budget travel can be a great way to explore the world while saving money, but it also raises ethical concerns. Many budget travelers try to minimize expenses by bargaining aggressively, choosing the cheapest accommodations, or skipping tips. While these strategies help travelers save money, they can negatively affect local communities. Small businesses, street vendors, and service workers often rely on tourism for their livelihoods. If tourists consistently drive prices down, it can lead to unfair wages and struggling businesses. Another ethical concern is staying in unregistered or illegal accommodations. Many budget travelers use short-term rental platforms like Airbnb, but some listings operate without proper licensing. This can drive up housing costs for locals and disrupt communities. Additionally, overcrowding in hostels or budget hotels may strain local resources like water and electricity, leading to environmental concerns. Cheap transportation options can also create ethical dilemmas. Overloaded buses or vans may compromise passenger safety, and using unregulated taxis can contribute to unfair labor practices. Some budget travelers also ignore cultural norms, dressing inappropriately or taking photos without permission. Ethical travel means balancing affordability with responsible choices. Supporting local businesses, tipping fairly, and respecting local customs can help minimize the negative effects of budget travel while still allowing travelers to explore on a budget. 9. The hidden costs of budget travel. Budget travel often appears to be an affordable way to explore new places, but hidden costs can quickly add up. Many budget airlines advertise low ticket prices but charge extra fees for baggage, seat selection, and even basic services like boarding passes. These extra charges can make the final price almost as expensive as a standard airline ticket. Budget hotels and hostels also have hidden costs. Some places charge for essentials like Wi-Fi, air conditioning, towels, or even access to lockers. While the base price may seem low, these extra fees can make a stay more expensive than expected. Additionally, cheaper accommodations are often located far from major attractions, forcing travelers to spend more on transportation. Another hidden cost is the time lost due to budget travel strategies. Choosing to walk long distances or rely on slow public transport can take up valuable travel time. Instead of enjoying the destination, travelers may spend hours commuting or searching for cheap food options. In some cases, budget travelers may also sacrifice comfort, dealing with long layovers, overnight buses, or crowded dorm rooms. These inconveniences can lead to exhaustion, making the trip less enjoyable. While budget travel can save money, it's important to consider both financial and time-related costs. In conclusion, budget travel can be an exciting way to see the world without spending a lot of money, but it comes with hidden dangers. Safety risks, health concerns, travel scams, and mental stress can make budget travel challenging. While saving money is great, it is important to balance cost with comfort and security. For some travelers, budget travel is worth the risks because it allows them to visit more places with limited money. However, for others, the stress and dangers make it less enjoyable. The best approach is to find a middle ground. Save money where possible, but do not compromise on safety, health, and essential experiences. Travel should be fun, safe, and memorable. Whether you choose budget travel or a more comfortable approach, being prepared and making smart decisions will help ensure a great travel experience. Enjoyed this video? Share it with others and subscribe for more travel content. Thanks.